Yo, so I got Michelangelo here from Mutant Mayhem. I opened the other guys together like a few weeks ago, but I couldn't get him. But that's good news because now I can compare him to a bunch of other things because I have the space because I'm not opening 3 or 4 boxes at the same time. I already got him ready to make this go faster. But first, let's look at this little turtle. I missed one, I guess. There we go. So that's his weapons rack. Him and Donatello came with these orange accessories and rack, where Leo and Raph came with silver. So I was looking, and at first I thought that all the turtles were the same, the baby ones. And I already painted these custom paint when I painted the figures. I'm gonna do Mikey as well, but not right now. So this is Leo, and his head is straight, and Raph and Donnie are slightly looking to the right, like they're right. And then Mikey is looking slightly to the left, so they're slightly different sculpts. I just noticed that, so I thought I'd show that now, along with all the other different Michelangelo figures that I have here. So his weapons rack, he comes with a slice of pizza with the crust cut off. The rest of them came with a regular slice, but maybe he already ate it or he just doesn't like crust. Weird, because he likes pizza probably the most out of all of them, that he wouldn't eat the crust. In this, maybe this Michelangelo just doesn't like the crust. Michelangelo, so he looks dope. He's always happy, or at least happier in the figures than the rest of the turtles. Donnie always looks like the meanest and most serious. I think that's because he's the least well-selling, so they try to make him look the coolest, so people will get him. I don't know about in these Mutant Mayhem ones, he looks got a kind of weird face going, but we're not here to talk about Donnie. Mikey and his weapons. So I have this other Mikey. We'll start with this alternate Mutant Mayhem Mikey. So he came in a 2-pack with Leatherhead, and also with this with the skate shop, I think. Yeah, with his background, but none of the extra accessories. So no baby turtle, no weapons rack, just those nunchucks. And he has some paint detail, just scratches, like they battle damage, because it's him versus Leatherhead, and they're battle damage ones. And then there's another one they released, special collector's edition, which is like this one, but with also shading and more lines. So imagine something like this, plus those extra lines that are like weird, because there wouldn't be blood if he scratched his chest. I don't know, I talked about this in a different video. I won't get into it, but this is a Raph that I already customized. Alright, so those are the differences between these two guys. Otherwise they're the same. Then I have some customs here. This is 2012 Mystic Mikey, but that's a custom. I'd rather compare him to the 2012 regular Mikey. I have most of these figures, but I don't have the Mikey from Rise of the TMNT, unfortunately. So he's a little bit taller, like less muscly, but yeah, those are just the basic Playmates figures. He's got a little more detail, and he came with a turtle. These guys didn't come with any extra turtles, but I think they came with a weapons rack, or at least extra weapons other than their basic ones. But this is one I got used, that I use for, or I will use for a custom. So 2012 Mikey. This is a 1987 Mikey. The 87 toys have trouble standing up. You gotta get them just in the right pose, and if you move them at all, they won't stand up anymore. If you lean them against the wall, that's easier and better. But again, just, I don't know, a couple millimeters taller, maybe 1 millimeter taller. Mikey's supposed to be 4.25 inch. These are 3.75, but that's obviously not the case. I have a little ruler here. So yeah, he's 4.25 or 4 1/4, and I'm gonna say he's 4. No, he's about 3.75. I think this base is a little higher than that one, so if I switch them or put them on flatter, well, I guess a 1/2 inch. Oh no, he's higher than 4. He's 4 1/8, and he's 4 1/4. now we know. So that's cool. That's the ones I had when I was a kid, but that's a remake because I don't have the ones I actually had as a kid. And we have 2003. He'll go here. 2003 Mikey. These guys are bigger. These guys are 5-inch, and they're like a little older teenagers, you know, more trained and more muscularly defined. I don't know, they were bigger. They were like 17, 18, 19, where these guys, I guess they're supposed to be like 15, but they look like they're like 13. I guess that's because they were underground and they didn't have proper ninja training, so they're not all badass like these guys. But when you want to add more teenage in, you got to take a little something out. You can't take out the mutant because it's called Mutant Mayhem. So they took out a lot of the ninja to make them more teenage. That's my opinion, I guess, on the movie. It was a good movie, but I don't know. There could have been a lot more to it. They just lumped a lot of stuff together. But anyway, old. I would have done it different, but they didn't ask me. That's alright. The animation was great. So that's Mikey in 2003. Probably my favorite. I mean, I love the 87 one because that's the one I grew up watching and that like made me who I am. But when I watched, this is a young toddler 2003. When I watch them now, in terms of storytelling and just the animation, it looks like a comic book, the 2003, and the stories are told like a comic book and a lot of reoccurring. And anyway, this is Mikey versus all different Mikeys. This is a Turtle Titan custom I did, I like him. This is a rapping Mikey. So the Turtle Titan was from the 2003 series. Rapping Mikey is from the 87 series, and then the 2023 movie has other Mikey, new Mikey. Well, that's been a review and comparison, I suppose. His legs bend and ankles twist, single knee, single elbow, wrist twists, head goes up and down pretty well and twists around. He's got these kind of like grabby holders for the nunchucks in the back, but they don't really fit in well. Like you can get one side, you get the other, it just wants to pop out or break. I don't know. These are different than any other figure I've ever seen. I mean, they're cool if you get them to work, but I don't know, you gotta put this one on this side. Yeah, they don't work great. You get one in, the other one pops out. Alright, start in the middle. Okay, we got them in. Oh, there we go. Alright, Mutant Mayhem Mikey, ready for action, and eventually, well soon, Wednesday. No, today is Wednesday. Well, no, it's not, but it will be when this comes out. So Saturday will be Mikey getting customized. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, remember, always keep your head up. Peace.